All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday and Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd, 2026, and this is the first trading day of the year. That's exciting, right? And today we're just going to be reviewing two trades, one losing trade and one winning trade. After that, I'm going to give you my reflection on the trading for today and the next steps from there. So let's get started. As you can see on the screen, we started today with a losing trade. This was based on bullish break of the 5-minute opening range. If we draw, and this is NQ by the way. So here we had this high and we had this low here. Other way around. There we go. So yeah, we had the low here and we had a high here, and I was basically looking for a 50% retracement for this breakout, which we got. Actually, I entered at 25,698, which is actually a 61.8% retracement, about a 60% retracement. I was looking for a bounce there and a continuation to move higher because it looked like we had some strong momentum going into the session, but as you can tell, when I entered my position, we just kept going down and down, and so I exited at a loss. The next trade I took was actually a winning trade on ES, but this time I took a bearish trade. Again, we had a bearish break of the 5-minute opening range. Then on this move higher, I got into a short position. I shorted ES with one contract, and yeah, on the 5-minute chart, we just had downward momentum continuing, and I sold here at 6,886. I was targeting the low of the session, and so this trade worked out well. And I'm gonna reset the account again, but with these two trades, I had a profit of $53.50, which is just about break even. All right, with that out of the way, now I wanted to do some more reflection on the results. My takeaway based on today and last week is that I really do need like a third or fourth confluence or signal that will increase the probability of these trades working out in my favor, because I think without more confluence, the results are more like a coin flip rather than a consistent repeatable edge, which can be frustrating to trade. And so I'm definitely looking at using other tools, maybe another indicator or two. I don't want to have a chart full of indicators, of course, but just based on my experience with trading this strategy, it would really be beneficial if I had a third or even fourth signal to help me and allow me to take only the really high probability trades. And like I mentioned in a previous video, I'm looking at anchored VWAP I wanted to do some more research on some other indicators as well, but that's the one that has my attention at the moment. And I think that's it for today. I guess I didn't take a bearish entry for these two breakouts. They would have been losing trades anyway. Well, I actually was looking for a bearish entry initially at the beginning of the session for ES, but we never, well, yeah, if we just put the low here, yeah, we never really got too much of a retracement, so I decided not to enter any bearish trades. I think we just got to like the 50% retracement area. I'm not sure if we actually touched it. Looks like we did, but barely. And then just going over another trade, cut potentially taken, but didn't. This one was on gold, and we did have a decent retracement for this bearish move, but I just wasn't sure. Well, yeah, we had this bearish move, and then we had a little bit of a retracement, then another move downward. And so I was thinking, well, price failed to break out significantly twice, and because of that, I didn't want to enter a bearish trade or short. And other than that, I don't have much else to add. I am going to release a special video. I'm not sure when it'll be, but it's gonna be just a video of me talking about my goals for the new year in terms of trading and in terms of YouTube. Whatever I research, I will keep you all updated, of course. And as always, any comments or suggestions you may have, feel free to share them. But if not, then enjoy the rest of your day, your week, and year. All right, see ya.